Right, so I'm an idiot and I've brought my camera but completely forgotten my SD card. So today's video is going to be filmed on my phone. I do apologise. It's still going to be a good day. So we are at the Lancashire card show today and I'm excited. This is a brand new show up this way. And as you can see, the sweet name, the best name, Matthew Sweet. This show was the first instalment of the Lancashire card show. And in typical fashion, there's some great vendors today. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little quick blitz around and see what we can find. Now, obviously, in this video, we're trying to complete all the old school vintage Japanese sets. So from commons to uncommons. We did see this Charmeleon, right? I'll be 100% honest. It was way overpriced for a damaged copy of, say, like an uncommon card. We're just going to have a little look at this binder, but to be honest, this vendor specifically, I think they had the stuff priced a little bit too high. So that was me just sort of mentioning that there as well. But we're moving on to the next table. We're sort of noticing obviously some of the Japanese hollows as well. Really well priced. I think what we ended up doing is a little negotiation for these two, maybe £15. And as usual, you've got to look at the slab bins because some of these vendors have some amazing priced slab bins. As usual, I'm always just chatting away to the vendors, you know, I'm a funny guy, what can I say? But yeah, the tables are so well displayed as well, and we've got these guys that we always do some deals with. So obviously I'm having a little look, and there's a few cards that I maybe have missed at the card con as well. So we're kind of having a little look again, and now we know what we're looking for this time. We're able to pick up 2 off our list as well, which is amazing. So we've done a nice little deal for that. So very, very happy. Always love doing deals. And now we're at Gengar's table. As usual, Gengar's at every show. You'll see Gengar everywhere. He's the guy with everything, basically. And in usual fashion, he has every card that I pretty much need. So we're just going to go through this binder. I mean, honestly, I love seeing all these cards. Now, we are trying to tick off, as you can tell, base set, jungle, fossil, and Team Rocket cards. That is the goal. We need hollows and unhollows. So we do have a list and we are checking some of the cards. Now we could probably tick every single card off that we need at Gengar's table. But, you know, where would the fun be in basically going around to all the tables and trying to find different deals? Now this table, these guys, honestly, they bring their heat. And as you can see, we've got the ponchos sat there. So I have to give you a little view of them. Now, one of my favorite things to see at card shows is so many people just getting stuck in and enjoying the hobby and picking up the cards that they want. Now, as you can see, it's very busy. So to try and get into this table or any of the tables to look at these binders was so difficult. So we're obviously trying to find the Japanese cards, mainly trying to find the Japanese vintage cards. This was the event organizer as well. It was great to chat to him. And some of the amazing other vendors that they've got there, like the artists. I love this stuff. You see it at Comic-Cons a lot, so it's great to see it at card shows. Also, gotta give a shout out to Hobby Stock. Now, obviously, guys, if you need any trading card supplies, you know where to go. Check them out. They've got everything that you need. I was also eyeing this orange binder up. And now we're at Thor's card cave. Honestly, looking over to Thor's table, he's always got all sorts and he's always restocking with some absolute bangers. So, as usual, we're a man on a mission today. We know what we're looking for. So we finally found some actual little bits in his binder that we might have missed at CardCon. So this is the great thing as well. But there was 2 beauties, but one thing right, and this is the problem. This first edition. If you know me, I'm trying to get all of the unlimited cards. I was still happy that me and Thor got to do a deal, as you can see. Look at this venue, by the way. This looks amazing. We are at Blackpool's Stadium. Stunning venue to obviously have a card show at. This vendor, we did find one card. I was hoping to find a few so we could like kind of do a deal. I did say, look, the comps were a little bit lower than this, and he just wouldn't budge. So fortunately didn't pull a trigger on this one. Now this was like the peak hour. It was so busy, but we still managed to squeeze in and still look at a few binders, which I was so happy about. And as you can see, the selection at these shows is unbelievable. There's so many cards, honestly, it's hard to wrap your head around. I'll have to show you some of these heaters in these displays though, because a lot of these vendors are packing heat. And this one, we did find a Vileplume, and you know what, we just paid sticker. We're not gonna knit at something like this. Honestly, super happy. And then we also are still looking, you know, we're still finding cards that we're after, which is amazing. So we're just going through these binders. We're picking out the cards that we need to tick off on our set list that we're trying to complete. And little ones like that we kind of like the look of, obviously. And, you know, if it tickles our fancy, it's a good price, then we're going to do it. And we had to say hello to Sads. We did have to say hello to Sads, as always. Sads is our guy. Amazing guy in the hobby. Love him. And we did go to Pokey Rising as well. Now, this was a very expensive card, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's expensive. But to my luck, there was a little bit of a crease on it. And, you know, we kind of negotiated it down. So I'll tell you the price of that one at the end of the video. And we did come back over to Gengar's table, obviously. And we found 2 cards. Now, as you can see, the Dragonite is there, but it ends up getting put back because we didn't want to make the same mistake that we made at Thor's table. We noticed that the Dragonite was a first edition card. It's a big sad. But as you can see, I mean, yeah, as usual, very, very happy with the pickups and just looking at the cards at Gengar's table. Now, last but definitely not least was Asgard's table. Honestly, like, so happy I got to end here because, oh my god, I got to tick off a few cards and I was very, very happy. And you know what? The prices weren't that bad at all. I'd probably say Asgard had the best price stuff at the show. Maybe the odd, like, smaller vendors, but when it came to the bigger vendors, definitely was very pleasantly surprised at the prices on Asgard stuff. So these were the ones that we did end up picking up. So obviously we're just checking the price of them, just putting them there. I'll show you what we got. Obviously the Diglett, the Mr. Mime, the Nidoqueen as well, the Hollow from Jungle. We did get the Team Rocket Energy Hollow and then the Weezing. So very, very happy. And then something in the display did sort of catch my eye, and it was the Piplup from Dream League, one of my favourite sorts of sets as well. And we pulled the trigger on it, of course we did. Right, let's show you what we got. Right, so we just finished the card show then, and these are the pickups that we managed to get. So, Asgard, we've just done that deal then, right towards the end. So we done 52 on all these. So we managed to get, what, about £7 off, which was pretty good. And then obviously we picked up this for 30. This kind of offsets the price of these ones, which is good. And we picked this up for 45 from Pokey Rising, which was amazing because there is a little bit of crease on the back. We got this one for 18 from our boy Gengar, which is amazing. This is going to add to the EX collection, which we started. Then obviously we ticked off some more bits. So we got these ones as well, these 3. I think we done a deal for 35. I actually, honestly, like, it was so busy in there, I can't remember exactly what we got. But we did try to get some deals. We picked up the Clefable, the Dark Golbat as well, the Voltorb from Jungle Hollow, and then I think we had, I can't remember what the other one behind that. Oh no, that's it, it's the Rockets one behind that one. Then we got the EX as well, so we managed to get the EX for around about 20, which was amazing. Did pick up these 2 together, so obviously what, it's like 56 sticker. We managed to get 16 off, so 20 each. Obviously added to the collection, which is amazing. And then obviously we ticked off our little vibe, and we just paid sticker on that one because, I mean, we're not really gonna like be too nitty on it. But that was our pickups from the Lancashire card show. Very happy. It was tough to try and find some of the deals, to be honest, but we did manage to find some deals, so we'll take it.